There are several routines that health-conscious people follow to lose weight, but intermittent fasting, in all honesty, tops the list. Hi viewers, and welcome back to another Bestie video. Unlike fad diets that call for the elimination of certain foods like fats or carbohydrates, intermittent fasting, or IF, follows a rather different eating pattern. In this, you have a predetermined eating window and fast otherwise. It does not put any restrictions on what you can eat. The basic principle of IF is to give the body time to digest food and, in the process, burn excess fat leading to detoxification. It's thought to be more attuned to your body's natural rhythm and provides you with a lot of health benefits. And in today's video, we'll tell you what they are. From weight loss, improved gut health, better night's sleep, reduced blood pressure to cancer protection, and more. Watch till the end to learn about all of them. Number 1. Longer life. Scientists have long known that restricting calories is a way of living longer. From a logical standpoint, this kind of makes sense. But there's just one problem. Who wants to starve themselves in the name of living longer? The good news is that intermittent fasting activates many of the same mechanisms for extending life as calorie restriction. In other words, you get the benefits of a longer life without the hassle of starving. Way back in 1945, it was discovered that intermittent fasting extended the life of mice. More recently, other studies have also found that alternate day fasting led to longer lifespan. What's the longest you've gone without eating? Tell us quickly down below in the comment section. Number 2. Weight loss. Most people start IF to lose weight, and that claim seems to hold up, at least in the short term. According to research, any version of IF may contribute to weight loss. Data from 13 studies found that average weight loss ranged from 1.3% for a 2-week trial to 8% for an 8-week trial. That's probably welcome news if you're hoping to fast for weight loss, but the fact that those studies were short-term means it's unclear if IF is sustainable and can help you keep extra pounds off in the long run. When the diet is done properly, IF can be as effective as normal caloric restriction. Some people, especially those who don't have time to meal plan, might find a time-restricted diet easier to follow, as compared to something like the keto or paleo diet. Number 3. Reduces risk of type 2 diabetes. Type 2 diabetes has become a common problem. Its main feature is high blood sugar levels in the context of insulin resistance. Anything that reduces insulin resistance should help lower blood sugar levels and protect against type 2 diabetes. Interestingly, intermittent fasting leads to an impressive reduction in blood sugar levels. One study in mice with diabetes also showed that intermittent fasting improved survival rates and protected against diabetic retinopathy. Diabetic retinopathy is a complication that can lead to blindness. What this implies is that intermittent fasting may be highly protective for people who are at risk for developing type 2 diabetes. Number 4. Improved alertness. Ask around and you'll hear people who practice intermittent fasting rave about how much they get done in the morning. That may be because some research has found a correlation between fasting and improved cognitive function, learning, memory, and alertness. Wondering how it works? Fasting stimulates the production of a protein in nerve cells called BDNF. This increases the resistance of brain degeneration and dysfunction. Fasting also protects healthy brain cells by reducing oxidative stress and improving resistance to stress. Number 5. Prevents Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's disease is the world's most common neurodegenerative disease. There's no cure currently available for Alzheimer's, so preventing it from showing up in the first place is critical. Studies have shown that intermittent fasting may delay the onset of Alzheimer's or reduce its severity. In a series of case reports, a lifestyle that included daily short-term fasts was able to significantly improve Alzheimer's symptoms in 9 out of 10 people. Other studies also suggest that fasting may protect against other neurodegenerative diseases like Parkinson's and Huntington's disease. Number 6. Improves gut health. One of the major benefits of intermittent fasting is its role in detoxifying the system. Fasting decreases the pressure on your digestive system and enables it to focus more on processing leftover food in the body. As a result, all the organs like the stomach, liver, and kidneys function better with a lowered risk of inflammation. Also, short-term fasting allows better absorption of nutrients and faster elimination of toxins. This can help you get clear, glowing skin, too. Number 7. Easier than traditional diets. Research suggests that counting calories and limiting food options can cause stress and increase cortisol production. This can subsequently lead to abandonment of the diet, feelings of deprivation, cravings, and weight gain. Adapting to a method of scheduled eating and fasting relies strictly on time. Some people want more flexibility when it comes to losing weight. They don't want to think about dieting and lose motivation after restricting calories. Intermittent fasting works for people who like to follow rules. Number 8. Reduced blood pressure. Intermittent fasting may help lower high blood pressure in the short term. A study found that the 16-8 style of fasting significantly decreased systolic blood pressure in both animal and human studies. Having healthy blood pressure is important, as unhealthy levels can increase your risk for heart disease, stroke, and kidney disease. But so far, the research shows these blood pressure benefits last only while IF is practiced. Once the diet ended and people returned to eating as normal, blood pressure returned to their initial levels. Number 9. Lower cholesterol. According to a study, alternate day fasting may help lower total cholesterol as well as LDL cholesterol when done in combination with endurance exercise. LDL cholesterol is the bad cholesterol that can raise your risk of heart disease or stroke. Researchers also found that IF reduced triglycerides. These are fats found in the blood that can lead to stroke, heart attack, or heart disease. One caveat here: the study was short, so more research is needed. Number 10. Helps you keep the weight off over the long term. Following an intermittent fasting diet may make it easier to maintain the weight you lost over the long term. A study compared the effects of high-protein, low-calorie intermittent fasting with a traditional heart-healthy diet plan. The results showed that while both diets proved to be equally successful in reductions in BMI and fatty acids, those who did intermittent fasting didn't gain as much weight back after 1 year. Number 11. Better night's sleep. If you ever felt like you slipped into a food coma after a big meal, you know that diet can have an impact on sleepiness. IF will help you sleep better. This is because it regulates the circadian rhythm, which determines sleep patterns. A regulated circadian rhythm means you'll fall asleep easily and wake up feeling refreshed. Eating your last meal earlier in the evening means you'll have digested the food by the time you hit the pillow, and digestion is best done when you're upright, so going to sleep with a full stomach can lead to bedtime acid reflux or heartburn, which can make it hard to fall asleep. Number 12. Lower oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is one of the steps toward aging in many chronic diseases. It involves unstable molecules called free radicals. Free radicals react with other important molecules such as protein or DNA and damage them. Several studies show that intermittent fasting may enhance the body's resistance to oxidative stress. Additionally, it can help fight inflammation, another key driver of many common diseases. One of the best ways to prevent oxidative stress is by adding antioxidant-rich drinks to your diet. Learn more about what they are by watching 12 high antioxidant drinks that you should drink more often. Now back to surprising health benefits of intermittent fasting. Number 13. Repairs cells. When you fast, the cells in the body initiate a cellular waste removal process called autophagy. This involves the cells breaking down and metabolizing broken and dysfunctional proteins that build up inside cells. Increased autophagy may protect against several diseases, including cancer and neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. Number 14. Cancer protection. Some studies have shown that alternate day fasting may reduce cancer risk by decreasing the development of lymphoma, limiting tumor survival, and slowing the spread of cancer cells. The studies were all animal studies though, and more research is needed. While intermittent fasting can be a great way to lose weight, it's not the only way. There are other methods which are equal or more effective. Learn more about them by watching 8 weight loss tips tested, here's what worked, or quick but strange weight loss tips you can use. These 2 videos will definitely help you choose the best way to lose weight, so go ahead and pick one, or watch both of them for maximum benefits. Have you tried intermittent fasting? Let us know in the comment section below.